Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to play Sweet Valentine Chocolatier. Because Michael's route has just been released. And if you haven't seen the other playthroughs of this game already, it's a Tomo game where you play as a Chocolatier and find love. Let's begin. 2 days before Spring Festival 2. Days before Spring Festival 2. Another beautiful yet busy day at Sweet Valentine Chocolatier. Although the official Valentine's Day is February, had long passed, your store was about to usher on its second busiest chocolate season of the year. The Spring Festival. Vanilla. Earth to vanilla. Huh? Ah, boss, I'm sorry. Vanilla jumps upwards, again in shock, causing little snowfall of powdered sugar to escape from the box she's carrying. The entire contents of the box cartoonishly follow her movement forwards, enticing a small chuckle from you. Although your arms are firmly crossed, you make sure to maintain a smile as you finally catch Vanilla's attention. Daydreaming again, V? As much as I'd like to join you, we have work to do. A lot of work. You give her a fake smile, jumping as she is. As your only employee, she proves herself to be reliable 90% of the time. As for the other 10%, that's her clumsiness and boy crazy. Well, that's right. Oh my gosh. All the ores for the festival. What are we gonna do? Vanilla panics a little, precautiously swirling the box from left to right. Whoa there, careful now. Eek! Her fingers tremble as she struggles to maintain control over the box. You have a very bad premonition of what's to come. Okay, we're gonna try to take the box from Vanilla. Let me take the box from you, V. You reach out to grab the box, almost pulling her into a embrace, but she swiftly turns around, trying to avoid it. No worries, boss. I got this. She strikes a bodybuilder pose to assure you, but her thin frame is decidedly unreliable. Oh no. No. Not today, V. Not today, please. Circle around her again and attempt to snatch a box. You end up in a sort of back hug with her in your arms. Boss! Promise I got this. Let me. What? Watch out, boss! Whether due to your influence or by Vanilla's natural clumsiness, she somehow loses her footing, and the ingredients in the box finally gain their freedom. You barely have enough time to close your eyes before you're covered in a tidal wave of powdered sugar flying up and over Vanilla's shoulder. Good thing you brought a spare uniform. Oh my gosh, boss! I'm so sorry! Are you okay? Probably have an asthma attack. I'm so sorry, oh my gosh! This is all my fault! We tried to take it from you. It's okay, V. I'm okay. You take a deep breath in and out and try not to inhale powdered sugar in the process. I'm really sorry, boss. I thought I could handle it, but one of the bags in the box was open. Yeah, key the powder flying around. And it kept winging and I tried to adjust the weight, but It's fine, V. She have tried to grab it from you. You laugh a little to yourself at how silly the situation is, and Vanilla joins in with her sweet, wind chime-like giggle. But For every point she had in cuteness, there was a bonus point to her clumsiest start, a stat. I probably bonus point to her clumsiest stat. I probably made it worse by trying to grab it from you, lol. Well, no, not true. Honestly, I had already lost my grip on it. She gives you a slippery grin, cause you to shake your head with a smile. I'm gonna go change. Can you do me a favor and clean this up? Of course, boss. I'm seriously so sorry. Really, no worries. I knew there was a reason I packed a spare uniform today. I was compared. You could always wear one of mine. You grimps as you managed trying to squeeze into one of Vanilla's XXS size chocolatier uniform. Well, I actually might be able to reach it. I'm okay, maybe not, but you know. She grins again and puts on a determined face. You go change, boss. I'll get this cleaned up ASAP. Chuckling to yourself, you give her shoulder a light pat and lean into the small employee bathroom in the back of the store. Guess I better start getting dressed, cleaned up. Opening the small supply closet in the bathroom where the two of you store your clothes, you pull out your spare uniform, making sure to push the cleaning supplies stored in the bottom back in as you reshut the door. As you strip off your sugar-coated uniform and start to clean up, the white powder obscuring your features. Imagine your image in the mirror grows clearer and clearer. Okay, I want dark. I think a boyish hair would be nice. No. Okay, go. That's good. Go. As a final touch, you brush across your name tag, trying to clear out the powder before repining in your fresh uniform. Tag reveals your name. YN. All changed. Although I love to walk around in casual wear, I best wear the uniform while I'm working. What's least I'd be mistaken for a customer. You frown at yourself as your mind briefly wanders to the memory of the first time you met Michael. You were in the store as usual, but in casual clothes that day. He walked straight up to you and asked if you wanted a taste of something better and sweeter, and to follow him to his store if you did. The nerve of that guy. What are you doing here? There he is. As you thought had summoned him, suddenly there he was.
I see the Chihuahua's at it, per usual.
Oh, I like his new voice. The edge of Michael's lips curl into the sinister smirk, emitting big dog energy. Chihuahua? Phyllis shakes with outrage, perfectly embodying the small dog nickname Michael had given her after their own first encounter. Welcome, Michael. How can I help you? Welcome, Michael. How can I help you today? You asked nonchalantly, as if you had expected him to walk in. As if you had expected him to walk in. We did. Well, why in? His lips continued to smirk, but his eyes shifted away for a moment, as if disappointed with your reaction. As a narcissist labeled as such by Vanilla and Jade, he seems to love being a center of attention. And he's our main love interest in this route, because his route just came out. But every so often, you get the feeling that he only wants your attention. Maybe you're just being a little conceited, though? Nah, we want to see his route, though. His eyes refocus on you, causing your cheeks to grow a little warm, but your face remains steady. In reality, it wasn't so unusual for Michael to pop in from time to time. Since the day he tried to lure you to his store with a thing of baked goods, he always made a point to visit at least once or twice a week. For years now, although you were competitors in name, sometimes he would give you helpful advice. And occasionally he would throw a massive aggressive insults at rude customers until they stormed off, and then take their business. Not that there were that many rude customers to begin with, but he definitely gone to bat for you more than once or twice over the years.
Funny enough, I'm actually here to make an order today.
You are? Oh yeah, I know. An order? If you're looking to buy out sweet Valentine Chocolatier, I'm afraid you'd be leaving empty-handed again. Boss would never sell. Right, boss? She turns to look at you, her brows furrowed, looking very expectant and a little afraid. Of course not, V. I would never. Although you're pretty sure he's not here for that. You give Michael a good glare anyways. He grins and puts his hands on his hips. His expression changes to a much more serious one.
To tell you the truth.
You and Vanilla both lean in, instinctively sensing something juicy about to follow.
I have someone.
Us.
Someone that I want to invite to the spring festival.
You and Vanilla look both blank in shock. He has someone? Someone that he wants to invite to the festival? Someone that is not me? It is us. The spring festival. This is like a second Valentine's Day in your area. Valentine's Day Part 2. Just like White Day is. Although White Day was in March for some reason. March 14th. To be exact, and that's when I'm going to do the last My Hero Valentine's Day episode. Your town and surrounding country prefer to celebrate a second romantic holiday closer to early May. Every spring, when the flowers were in full bloom, the country officials would get permission to clear out the state fairgrounds and hold the festival. According to the local history buffs, the origin of the festival was to celebrate the departure of winter and admire the newly opened blossoms. But somewhere along the line, it got wrapped into a romantic event, celebrating budding love and confessions. Although the point of the festival was to exchange flowers with the ones you love, making it prime business day for flower shops. Not to be left behind, chocolate shops and bakeries in the surrounding towns also made sure to take advantage of the extra opportunities for revenue. As such, you often receive orders for purpose of romantic confessions during the festival season. You and Michael seem to have a will they, won't they dramatic going on for years now, but to think he had someone else in mind. You can't help but feel a teeny bit devastated in your heart, heart of hearts. Sure, Michael. I could do that for you. You hold a base expression as you pull out your notebook and pen from your apron pocket and lower your head and start writing. Your mouth may or may not be twitching downwards in disappointment, but you try to hide it. Wyan. In your peripheral vision, you see him reaching out a hand to touch you, as if almost reaching you.
Boom!
There's Jade. Philip gives a little jump in surprise, and Michael's hand swiftly punches away from you.
J&J have officially arrived.
Jade! A cascade of reddish pink bursts through the shop doors, followed by a shining head of purple.
That's right. J&J are in the house. Woot woot.
Woot woot.
Okay, that was a lot more embarrassing than I thought it would be.
You're cute though, Jordan.
Jordan! You're making it dweeby.
Jade elbows Jordan in the stomach roughly, but not to the extent that it'll bruise. The typical but violent roughhousing friend elbow. Having been on the receiving end of the elbow countless times before, he wanted to give Jordan a sympathetic smile. Poor guy. Catching your eye, he winks, a bit of an awkward wink, but you feel your cheeks turn pink anyways. Hey, Wyan. Hey, Jordan. Jordan. Vanilla's greeting comes out a little more than a whisper. Her face is dried tomato red. Since they first met in community college 7 years ago, Vanilla has been pining over Jordan, day in and day out. Too bad we were childhood friends, but we're going for Michael. I want to see if she ends up with him in this route. It was obvious for everyone except the most important person. The man himself, Jordan, because he was pining after us. And Michael. Oh, hi, Vanilla. One thing is for sure is that Vanilla's faithful. But if Jordan hasn't caught on to her feelings by now, he likely never will. Unless she actually says something. You and Jade had goaded Vanilla on to confess to him, but Vanilla refused to utter a peep about her feelings to him. Hey, Wyan. Woo! V. Hi, Jade. Michael. Jade calls Michael's first name with his tone oozing sucrose before flipping her hair and sniffing to indicate her disband. Michael nods curtly and turns his gaze back to you. Long ago, when Michael first moved to town and opened up shop, Jade had made him pass at him. Before quickly realizing that the only thing he was interested in were chocolate and money, and us. And you. Or so you thought, up until today. So, Jordan, why are you here today? They're both want to get chocolates for us. Jade giggles and crosses her arms, edging Jordan to get on with it. It seems like she's dragging him out to sweet Valentine Chocolatier with some purpose in mind. Jordan blushes and fidgets, shifting his weight from foot to foot. I want to order something. Go on. Something for, At this point, you and Jade and Vanilla were leaning in, waiting for those next words. Michael appears utterly disinterested, and instead taking the opportunity to look over your displays and prepackaged offerings. Although the J&J Jiddle came to visit the store almost as often as Michael did, because they're best friends, they usually didn't make a fuss about their purchases. At least not like this. It's for my mom. He burst out, causing Jade to groan. No. Oh. Jade throws both hands into the sky desperately and gives a fake smart cry. Damn it, Jordan. You were this close to greatness. Tell it that was for us. You shake your head and snore as well. You know exactly what Jade is talking about. After spending every year since preschool together with the two of them, you were definitely in the nose about Jordan's secret crush. We just point at us. You always expected it was Jade, since they were like conjoined twins, glued to the hip, like brother and sister. But part of you wondered if there were someone else. Oh, avoid commenting on the situation. Sounds good. What would you like to order for your mom, Jordan? Luckily, you already had your notepad out, prepared to take down orders. Jordan's eyes tell you that he's grateful that he moved on from Jade's teasing. But at the same time, he's biting his lower lip, regretting as if he wasn't able to say what he really wanted to say. Yeah. It really is my mother's birthday tomorrow night. That's right. Happy birthday to your mom, Jordan. Vanilla's face is fire hydrant red. Jordan, however, seems to be totally blind. Gee, thanks, Vanilla. Vanilla looks genuinely pleased that she was able to interact normally with Jordan for a minute. But she realized that he addresses her by her name instead of her official nickname, V. Despite Vanilla's efforts over the years, they never seemed to get any closer. Privately mused that Jordan would be keeping her at arm's distance intentionally. But knowing Jordan, he really wasn't the type to keep cruelly stringing someone along. Realizing that time has been ticking by without any progress on your massive list of orders, you shift gears and dress the two men together. Jordan, Michael? You alter your gaze between the two of them, giving each a hard look. I have to warn you both that I'm almost out of most agreements. Because neither of you had the decency to pre-order, it's only 2 days before the festival. I'm pretty sure I'll only be able to only fulfill one of your orders. And at this Jade grasped in surprise. Oh, crap! God, Lion? Business is booming this year. Aye, it's congrats. Too bad I'm strapped for cash right now, otherwise I'll totally join the bandwagon of last-minute ordering too. She gives you a fortuitous wink. I'd love to see those orders you picked between the three of us. Yes, I had forgotten that you were a total broke. You're broke now. Everyone turns to Michael, face uniformly aggressed. Michael? What the frick, dude? Vanilla gives an outrageous scream. Her words, not mine. The whole mood takes a decidedly sour turn. And in an instant, Jade's shoulders droop and her face falls, even though it was true that she's been the one to joy proclaiming herself a broke in the beginning. Now that her period of unemployment had turned into more than just a few months, you could tell it was taking her confidence and self-esteem. The beacon of light and joking that was Jade was no longer shining as brightly after countless automated rejections. Still moping about the job loss. Christ, it's been like 5 months. Hate to butt in here, but when are you gonna move on? Hey, you don't get to talk to her like that, butthole. Meanie, butthole, ugly. The end of Michael's left lip curls up from his trademark smirk, but his eyes remain cold. You know, if you're really desperate for a job, it's not out of the question for me to hook you up at my place. But you have to start from the ground up. Mopping floors for a start. At least it's kind of nice. He shrugs and gestures towards her mockingly. No thanks, Michael. Do us all a favor and shut the heck up. Every week I get a dig. Fat unemployment check. That's enough to cover my bills. For now. She hesitates. She could tell she's struggling to keep up the strong front. After getting laid off from her dream job as a product manager for a prestigious tech company, Jade was having a hard time getting back to her feet. Jordan, still working as a solutions engineer at the same company, watched as half of the company was unceremoniously chopped during the right sizing. Back off, man. That's all cool, Michael. Still joking is fine. A little joking is fine, but you really have to take it this far? We're talking about someone's livelihood here. You put her arms around Jade's shoulders protectively. Unconsciously or not, she leans in closer to you, seeking comfort. It's okay, Wyan. Besides, if I was really that desperate, I would much rather work for you than Michael. Oh, like Wyan could afford to take you on. And where would you plan to fit into the little two-person family affair? Michael, shut up. You. Honestly, with your shop's middling performance, after paying the real estate costs every month, with each month, you could only afford one employee. Thus, you had only ever worked with Vanilla, even after years of running your business. Well, you had passion for the craft, and your products were top quality. As a small operation, he had difficulty pushing volume. Michael occasionally dropped hints about delegating tasks to a larger workforce with less pay, but I couldn't bring yourself to adopt his methods. At least not yet. Definitely not yet. Although Vanilla was clumsy and had a tendency to daydream. She wasn't reliable when it counted, and your working styles meshed well together. But regardless of your combined efforts, there was no way your tiny mom and pop shop, or our YN and vanilla shop, could ever compete with Michael's chocolates. Like someone we all know. Yeah. Who names their business after themselves? Actually, it's quite common, but I'll let them have it for now. Michael had everything you didn't. An MBA from a prestigious business school. Rich parents bankrolling his store from the beginning. And you're pretty sure he had relatives acting as suppliers for his raw materials. He was well connected, educated, and to top it all off, he was undeniably good looking. Just another reminder that life is not fair. You had even heard rumors flowing around about him opening a second location, making Michael's Chocolates into a chain. Perhaps that was why he was interested in your little store, if he wasn't interested in you romantically. Family affair? Pot calling the kettle black much? Yeah, you're straight up a nepo baby, Michael. Butthole. Rich boy. Narcissist. Michael scoffs, rolling his eyes across his arms again, deciding ignoring Vanilla and turns to address you. Wyan. My offer still stands, you know. I know you said it like a gazillion times at this point. His gaze alternates between you and your store displays. All the homemade decorations lovely and painstakingly changed out by Vanilla and yourself with every new season. The delicate but pricey chocolates under the glass counter. His eyes wound on you again, gold flecks dancing across the swells of his matcha irises. Damn rich, handsome butthole. Sometimes these eyes were filled with pity and scorn. Other times they looked like they wanted to devour you alive. Or both at the same time. Right now, they seem like they're trying to convey some meaning you can't quite perceive. You feel your face getting hotter and hotter, and longer his gaze lingers. Anyways, are you all just here to disturb my business? No, never! Right, let me tell you my order, then I'll make it quick. Hey, I was about to make my order. Michael's lips curl up again and his sinister smirk. First come, first served. Now, Wyan, For my order, I like a box of... Uh-huh. Did he just order a combination of his favorites and mine? You can't help but grumps as you write. Is this order actually for me? And him at the same time? And I'm the special person he wants to invite? This is such a roundabout way to do it, though. And for my order, for my order for my mom, I'll have a box of... It's all Reese's. It seems like Jordan's ordering all your favorites, too. It's all Reese's. You look up at Jade with squinted eyes, signaling what the heck with your expression to her. This time Jade smirks, tweaks her eyebrows up and down suggestively. I can almost hear her saying, oh, without her saying anything at all. Is this what you think it means? Crap, Vanilla. You jerk your head to the side and catch Vanilla's looking crestfallen. It could be for his mom, like he said. After years of working with you, she knows your favorites too. Having just heard the or she probably held the same suspicions that you and Jade did. Anyways, V and I have a ton of work to do. I love you guys, but I'm gonna have to escort you out with some samples. Oh, I love some free samples. Even free right now. Hang in there, Jade. The sign that things are gonna get too tangled for you to taste, you begin to physically push all three out of the store. Lovely stuffing a small tuffle into each of their hands, and you pat them each goodbye warmly but sternly. As they all leave, they can't help but utter a parting line, like some kind of cheesy anime. This is cheesy. This is a cheesy Otama game, after all. It definitely is.
You won't regret filling my order.
No, I won't. Michael seemed to enjoy the feeling of two hands pressing against his back as he physically pushed him out of the door. He lets the weight of his 6-foot tall body provide some resistance as you push him out. Now that you're so close to his neck, the smell of his cologne dances around you, like a carnivorous flower tempting the poor fly. Get out of here, you amazing smelling butthole. With a golden chuckle, he finds gone. Next up is Jade. When? You better call me after the festival. She brushes a strand of hair behind her ear mischievously and gives you a side glance at Jordan. You're gonna fill me in what happens, or we're gonna go for Michael. We already did with Jade, you and Jordan. What are you gonna be doing during the festival? I don't know, maybe find someone to take me on a hot date? She winks and does a sassy crawling motion with a roar, like a baby tiger. After unsensibly stuffing her free tuffle into her mouth and giving you a quick hug, her figure disappears in the whirlwind of pink curls as she starts running down the street. Wait up, Jade! Jordan turns to you and Vanilla, smiling apologetically. Bye-bye, YN. Bye, Vanilla. Bye, Jordan. Vanilla gives a sad will wave and averts her eyes as Jordan says goodbye. This might be bad. I'll call you, YN. This might be very bad. Rebellically, Vanilla begins trudging towards the back of the store. I'll sort the materials in the back. She looks up to meet you in your eyes. Thankfully, she doesn't seem to be ready to cry. You should get started on those orders, boss. You stare back at her apologetically, not knowing what to say. After working together for years and being friends for even longer, you recognize the two of you probably need some time, a little time alone. Alone time to sort your thoughts. Things be. I'm sorry. There's nothing to apologize for. I'm gonna get on with it. And then, trying to regain her chihuahua energy, Vanilla grips both fists determinedly and scurries off to the back. I really hope she's not scrolling off to cry. Shaking her head at the mess things have become right now. Right before the festival, you decide to dive right into the making orders. This is a chocolate making minigame. Fill the heart-shaped box by dragging the droplets of chocolates according to the request on the top. You can complete any request in any order, with the chocolates can be in any order. If you need to get rid of chocolate, drag and drop it to the trash. However, things can get a little buggy. We recommend just scrapping the whole order if that happens. Feel free to use autocomplete if all this is a little too much. The money will be used for something eventually, but unfortunately not in this update. For now, the game is just for fun. Good luck! Oh wait. I don't want to do autocomplete. I just want to do this without. You're a master chocolatier. Okay, we did it. We did 2 at least. Supply will be a little tight, but just enough for my pre-orders. As for the 2 orders I received today, I can only fill 1, since neither of them had a decency to order in advance. Looks like there's no volume making this decision here. Let's fill Michael's order. This hot, insufferable butthole. Shaking your head, your hands seem to grow a mind of their own as they move it to start fulfilling Michael's order. As infuriating as he can be, I know he's been watching over me all this time. Ever since the smug mug first made it through those doors. A smile tugs at your lips as you recall the subtle hints over the years, the lingering stares and intentional brushes against each other. Looking back at it now, could he have made it any less obvious? Perhaps Michael never intended to hide his affection for you from the start. Designed to communicate your decision sooner rather than later, you give Michael a call. Hello? Hey, Michael. I have your order ready for you. If you want to stop by tomorrow.
Really?
Yes, really.
Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Just now. Wait, right now, Michael, Your next words are cut off as Michael abruptly ends the call, seeming to be rushing towards your store. He's not really gonna come over right now, is he? Your 2 stores were just a couple blocks away. Walking distance, which perhaps why Michael found it easy to pop by so frequently. When he first opened shop, you worried that your customers might be stolen away by the glitz and glamour of Michael's pristine interior design. But although Michael's chocolates was being on social media, sweet Valentine Chocolatier still maintained a loyal, fanatic customer base. Holy! There he is. He's waiting. He's like banging on the door. You jump as your door rattles and you spot Michael peeking through the glass panels of your door, not unlike a horror movie ghost. Totally like a horror movie ghost. I cannot wait to see the full CG, but this looks amazing. It looks like a yawn there waiting for us. Michael, you scared me! Unlocking the door till I'm in, Michael takes opportunity to tower above you in the doorframe, as he does often in the daytime. The moonlight and the street light combine to cast a slightly eerie glow over the rim of his face. Wyan. He sparkled golden brown eyes which glittered dimly in the normal times, almost seemed to be glowing yellow like a cat's now. Focus on you like a prey as he slowly inches closer. Is it your imagination? He also seems to be panting a little because he ran over here. His breath is ever so slightly ragged, and you can feel a masculine heat radiating off him. You quickly turn on the lights in the store, ruining the mysterious atmosphere, and eliminating all possibilities of Michael closing in on you like a beast. He's blushing though. Yo, thanks for coming by the store short notice, I guess. I don't know if I ever ran that fast in my life. Besides track and field in high school. Oh, you did track and field too? The words two slips out of your lips, even though you weren't much for running back in the day. Jordan was the one known for his varsity level speed. Though you and Jade had joined the track B team in sport. Yup, and football, basketball, soccer. I was gonna say, which football did I say? Oh, soccer. Pretty much any sport. I like to move my body. A brief silence follows as your eyes are drawn to sweet droplets trailing down Michael's temple. And when he says football, it's American football, most likely. You walk in trance as it tickles down Michael's neck, past his Adam's apple, and into his collar, where it disappears. You quickly avert your eyes as you notice his white pastry chef uniform becoming ever so slightly transparent. Wyan?
I assume you know what my order means.
Yeah, I do. Michael's eyes are magnetic, hypnotic, even as they pull your gaze back to his own. You find yourself a little dizzy as you allow yourself to get lost in his eyes for a moment. Wyan?
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. My offer still stands. Whether you're interested in me romantically or not, I'd still like to buy you out.
I would like to buy you out. Okay, good to know.
There's a lot I can offer with the buyout, from a business perspective.
Is that really what you were planning on doing? Shame on you. Well, it was about marriage, too.
And even more I can give to you, if we...
Get married?
And even...
He trolls off, anticipating your next words. Okay, should we go with I'm listening, just to see if this is a good end? First, I'm listening. I'm listening. You close your arms, unsure what will come out of his mouth next. A couple quick strides bring Michael almost body to body with you. Carefully, his hand reaches up to caress your cheek. The two of you enjoy the stillness for a moment, Michael's hot breath falling on you like a honeyed mist. Michael's rough hand gently brushes against your cheek, leaving traces of his temperature with every touch. It cross speaks of years of hard work, despite being a Nepo baby.
You know me. I'm greedy, selfish, narcissistic.
And he wants to marry us.
I want it all. Your store, your business, your interest, everything.
You shudder involuntarily as Michael stares at you with such intensity that your body fires off warning signals. You can instinctively tell he wants to devour you alive. It's like, yeah. His hand now switches to stroking your forehead comfortably, like a parent reassuring a child. You can almost be offended by him treating you like this way, if you had any doubt about his intentions.
I also want the best for you. I have confidence that I can expand both our businesses to your satisfaction.
I could even consider combining our operations. Oh, if you show the aptitude for it. What are we gonna call our combined operation then? Rosebud roused by the implied challenge. You also bring your hand up to stroke Michael's cheek, mirroring his previous position. What are you gonna call this combined operation then? I'm prepared to be blown away. And I'll be severely disappointed if you try to call it Michael and Ryan's chocolates. You want me to give you a name right now? Why not? I have to admit, I wasn't ready for you to accept so easily, so I haven't thought of names yet. Pulling his other arm around your wrist, Michael pulls you in even closer until your noses are almost touching. Is he going to kiss you? You're not sure if this is too soon or just right, or both. But I'm sure we'll figure out. His smile combined with the full glory of your store's ceiling lights is blindingly bright. I'm sure this means I could take you to the festival then. Both of you to soon. But yes, for better or for worse, you pull away from Michael's cozy embrace and retrieve Michael's order. So you reveal the delicately wrapped, heart-shaped chocolate box you prepared for him just moments ago. Did you ask for these to give to me, or were you going to eat them? It seems a little messed up to order chocolates for me. Well, Jordan did it, so. Smirking, Michael flashes a mysterious smile. You'll see. Anyways, I'll show you how well we mesh together on a date. Alright, I'm ready to be blown away, Michael. Don't make me regret this. Michael chuckles again, his soft, deep vibrations ringing like bells in your heart. I make sure you won't. With another laugh, Michael takes your hand and brings it to his lips. You can't tell if he's actually kissed you or not, but his breath feels even more ticklish up close against your fingers.
Do I have your permission to pursue you aggressively?
Yes. Yes, you do. Yes. But don't push your luck, wise guy. I may not be a chef, but I know how to use a knife. It's like stab, stab, stab. I watch Scream.
All right. I'll pick you up on the day of the festival then.
With a wink and promise to meet up, Michael makes his grand exit, leaving you to reflect and finally let the crimson blush you were holding and completely take over your face. Butterflies flit around in your stomach as you close up shop and basically float home. Days before Spring Festival, 0. The Spring Festival has finally arrived. After a quiet day to reflect, and perhaps coming to the realization that you turned Jordan down, Villa seems to have regained some of the pep in her step. Boss, I got the last few orders wrapped and ready. Thank you, V. Are you really sure you'll be fine taking care of the store by yourself? Leave it to me. Pumping her fist reassuringly, Vanilla opens her mouth to speak. Someone's here. But your train of thoughts are derailed by a loud, honking noise coming from right outside the store. The heck? Especially some kind of traffic jam or parking issue. You brush it off and continue talking with Vanilla. I think it's someone for us. Two of you both frown and turn to check on what's happening through the window of the shop doors. Is that Michael? He's here to. He's honking us. Phil angelically bobs left and right, closing his erratic to get a better look through the glass. Boss! Phil grins mischievously at you and winks. So you decide to opt for the tall, dark, and handsome one. The one everyone else hates? Yes. Hey! Your surroundings bore as Vanilla pushes you out of the door with a giggle. Vanilla! Hey! Your jaw drops as you hear the sound of the door rattling and locking behind you. Did she just lock me out of my own store? Through the glass, Vanilla sticks her tongue out and waves you easily. Joke's on you, Vanilla, we might be selling it. You look down for your phone to text her, but realize you don't have your phone on you. Simply knows the same thing. For a moment, Vanilla guiltily unlocks the door and squeezes your phone to you through just a crack. Pointing her mouth to the crack, she shouts, I can't manually breathe on Michael. I cast a manual breathing on Michael. Vanilla, if you want to, you could probably wedge the door open by force, but you have other matters to deal with. I cannot wait for this to be fully CG'd. He looks so handsome. Hey, Michael's honey-like baritone falls in your ears, causing a faint blush to creep up your cheek as you turn around. Michael, leaning charismatically against this silk Mercedes S-Class. Fancy. I just have a Tacoma. I just have a truck. A Toyota. I don't need a Mercedes. I just need Toyota, and that's it. Michael flashes his sinister smirk and offers you a massive bouquet of flowers. Typical rich kid. Even his car is expensive. Like, definitely more expensive than mine. I wasn't sure what you'd like, so I decided to get them all. You cock your eyebrow playfully at this. It's definitely not all the flowers, but it's as many types as flowers shops had on hand. I see. Drawn by the delicate scent and gorgeous opulence of the flowers, you barely notice as Michael opens the car door for you and ushers you in. This handsome. Your trance is finally broken when he gently takes the bouquet away from you for storage in the back seat. You froze in shock as Michael, ever so slowly, leans over to you and buckles you in. Careful now. He pauses for a moment as he hovers over you, hot breath falling on you again, stirring up a heat in you in response. From the distance, you could basically kiss him. Decide to go for it. Whoa there, tiger! Snaking a finger between the two of you, just in the nick of time, Michael just barely manages to prevent you kiss from reaching him. Happy to see me, are we? Deeply embarrassed, you frown and quickly turn your head. Me too.
Believe me, I want nothing more than to have my way with you. Right this moment.
Hey, a kiss doesn't mean that way. Or heat, making glaringly aware of unspoken tension stretching tautly between the two of you. Just another push, and it would snap, like a string finally reaching its breaking point.
But you deserve to be treated to a nice date first.
Clicking the seat belt head in place, Michael chuckles smoothly and turns to his seat. From this side door pocket, he pulls out a small but elegant box, which he gently places on your lap. What's this? Open it. Untying the ribbon and gently pushing your finger past the Michael's Chocolates logo on the box lid. You met with Michael's version of the very order he placed with you. Although the appearance are different, you're familiar enough with products to recognize that these are the same flavors of Tuffles he also asked you for. As if to say the two of you are the same, feelings mutual, reciprocated, two sides of the same coin. Or two sides of the same chocolate box. Thank you, Michael. Michael smiles seductively in response and pushes the car into gear. Somehow managing to snag a sweet spot near the festival entrance, Michael makes his quick work to open the car door for you. Thanks. Don't mention it. It's what I should do. Gesturing forward, Michael waits for you to start walking before matching your pace. It seems that he's already purchased tickets online, so you two of you have no need to wait for entry. After a quick QR code scan, the two of you are in. Thank you. You really didn't have to do all this for me. It's my pleasure. I promise you, Chivalry is not dead. To some extent. Ha.
Well, congratulations. All the choices you've made up to this point have led you to this moment. I am now yours for the entire evening.
You cheeseball. I thought you said you were going to take me out. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I have to make all the decisions. I brought you here, didn't I? Rising both arms jokingly for a moment, Michael grins and rests his hand on his hips.
Where do we go? You lead.
Casting your gaze around the area, you immediately walk onto this shooting gallery. This looks like something you enjoy. Fancy a shooting competition then? A competition, aye? Sure, always down for competing against you. Challenge accepted then. Let's go. Score. Amazing! I never miss. I definitely missed a lot. You pretend to blow on the smoke gun as a passerbys gasp, awestruck at your performance. The shooting gallery's small toy gun produced no heat or smoke, but if it could, Michael's barrel would be on fire. A true sharpshooter, always every bullet from Michael's hits a top scoring target. Praise Michael's shooting. That's insane accuracy. I didn't realize you were such a good shot. Tapping into his playful side, Michael pretends to blow non-existent smoke off the barrel of the toy gun. I had a lot of practice, you know. Glad you could keep up. Eventually pleased with your performance, Michael gently bumps against you. The mazy smell of his cologne waffles over you as you distractedly ask what he means by practice. So why are you good at shooting anyways? Probably because he's rich. I played a lot of airsoft as a kid. Still do it now and then, every so often. If you like, we could go sometime. Airsoft? Isn't that kind of expensive hobby? I mean, the only time I heard airsoft was Ursota. For my family? No. Rich kid. Guilty as charged. When we were younger, my father used to take me and my brother out to a field in our area. I made a lot of friends that way, as well as enemies, and friends that became enemies, probably. I'm somehow not surprised by you making a couple enemies whenever you go. It turns out people don't like getting shot into the balls. Michael, you were a troublemaker. What? Anyways, after my folks moved to the city, I kind of fell off, though I still make a point to go now and then, making sure I don't get rusty. He winks. And then you moved out here alone? Yeah, I figured if I stayed in the city, I'd probably never escape under my family's wings. It's a safe place to be. Not boring, but boring. Michael frowned. Various emotions and recollections surface in his expression.
I was alone when I moved here, but I've met some pretty amazing people since then.
Probably us. Drawing your gaze to his own with an unexcusable magnetism, Michael makes sure they know he's speaking of you.
So, I never feel lonely.
Briefly reaching out and squeezing your hand, Michael's a rare soft and gentle smile forced across Michael's lips. No false bravo or arrogance.
And I might not be alone for much longer, if this date goes how I expect it to go.
Hey! Laughing, Michael takes your hand and starts leading you to the next stall. A race, huh? Why not? We could give it a try. This is so childish. I can't believe you're making me do this. We're pretty much obligated to give it a chance. With this, I think we have done a full circuit of festival games. He hates it. I'm gonna go with the cat. Cat wins. Congratulations, winning the race. Despite his complaints, Michael's competitive spirit files up, and he presses the button for the doorman faster than the speed of light, leaving you in the loss of words with no chance to catch up. I think we did catch up. We won. The doorman didn't even make it. What the heck? You burst out laughing after he turns to you with a bitter smile, looking uncharacteristic, boyish, miles away from the mature image he usually tries to project. Noticing his personality fumble, Michael clears his throat, wipes his hands on his pants, and holds your hand again as if it was the most natural thing in the world. I think that's enough of that. You look back longingly at the stall owner tries to hand you a second plushie, but Michael's determined to drag you away from the scene of the crime. I kind of want that plushie, though. He's speed racing this. Embarrassed, Michael humps and squeezes your hand tighter for a moment. You already have one of those from the shooting gallery. What's wrong with wanting one more? Fair point. Grinning sheepishly, Michael continues to pull you towards the food stalls. What candy apples? Both of our stores aren't offering that yet. Should we do some taste testing? You just want to distract me with food. Is it working? Yes. Michael smirks and leans in, brushing a stray hand of hair behind your ear. Contrary of his taste testing suggestion, Michael's only purchased one candy apple. Handing it to you. He leans over and takes a bite out of it, so you hold it steady. You just want to share it. In a dark kiss, you blush as he takes the opportunity to meet your eyes suggestively, sending a shiver of electricity from the tips of your fingers down to your toes. After a quick bite to eat, the two of you pass by several unspiraled stalls selling 3D print goods and cheap goods from Temu. Aimlessly moving forward, you find yourself stopping before an exotically decorated stall. Oh, the fortune teller. Fortune telling? You don't actually believe in any of this stuff, do you? Why not? There's no harm in it. And plus, she's a good friend. She tells us if our personalities will match. If it's bad, we ignore it. If it's good, we use it as encouragement. Letting himself be convinced, Michael takes the initiative to hold the curtains for you to enter the mysterious tent. Inside, an infernal beauty is seeing a table with cards set in a formation before her. Have a seat, young ones. Okay, let's match. Monkey. Okay. Your memory is astounding. Your memory is astounding. Yes. I will look at your soul and perhaps your future. YN, The spirits have spoken. They tell me this is about you. Woof. The quiet sentinel sin of horror, you walk in the edge of solitude and duty. You act not for praise, but principle, even when the world watches in silence. Across roads will come cloaked in silence. You answer lies not in a loud console, but the echo of your own steady trend. You expect the fortune teller to address Michael now, but for some reason she continues addressing you. If I may be a direct young one, before you lies a choice. Do you take a leap of faith? The hand that seeks yours may very well soon spite you. Spite you? I would never spite you. It's like, maybe you will. Golden eyes pierce deeper into you from the side as Michael whispers to you. Unless you gave me a really, really good reason to. Fiery passion burns to ashes, taking you with it. Sensing Michael is about to eject, you give his hand a quick squeeze under the table. This seems to calm him down, at least for a moment. But the phoenix rises. There's a chance it will carry you to greater heights, but you have much more to lose. Do you still grasp the hand outstretched? Abruptly gesturing for the two of you to leave, the fortune teller also moves to leave her seat. You attempt to pull out a couple bills for the session, but she waves you off once more as she disappears into the darker depths of the tent. Well, that was something. You know how this type of fortune telling works, right? It's a form of pseudo-psychology, usually performed by people who are very good at reading others psychologically. And the same type of people who make great therapists, usually narcissists. Takes one to know one. Narcissist? You mean like you? Oh, just like me. Though he's looks like not a narcissist because he's actually saying he's a narcissist. Putting his arms possessively around your shoulder, Michael starts walking you to the certain direction. I can act psychic too, you know. Oh, how so? I can see that kid over there is gonna drop the ice cream. Follow the directions Michael finger pointed. Indeed, you watch as a little boy's neon pink ice cream tumbles to the ground. Crocodile tears forming as the child starts to wail. I can see that man is in the red shirt, probably getting a divorce. Turning around, you immediately witness a man in red getting a solid slap from a hardened, haggard-looking woman. The goggy young woman linking arms with the man looks shocked. That's more deduction than prediction, though. Wouldn't you say? What's about things more in the future? The future eye.
I can see.
Putting his free hand into his head, he closes his eyes to get more into the role. Michael continues speaking as if he's pulling secrets from the deeper universe.
I can see a great future for the two of us. I can see us making out by the end of the night.
Okay, I want to see where the other people are, though. I want to see if Jordan made it and Vanilla made it together. You give him a point of look.
Maybe. Okay, not yet. We'll revisit that one. I can see you in my sheets. Nate.
Michael. Michael. Hey! He winces as you jab him in the ribs with his elbow, like Jay does to Jordan.
All right. I'll be a little more serious. I can see us combining our businesses, leading to massive success.
In marriage. Michael removes his arm from around your shoulder and places both hands gently on your shoulder, bringing the two of you face to face. His eyes, unflinching, unmoving, stared directly into your own. Wyan, trust me. Sell me your store. Or don't. I'll let you manage. It'll still be your store. But let's consolidate. I want to do business together. Please. Why are you so fixed on this issue?
Like I told you last night, a couple nights ago,
Yeah, a couple nights ago.
I'm greedy. The first moment I saw you, I thought you were gorgeous. But I was honestly more concerned with scoping out your store.
You're scoping out both.
As I got to know you, seeing you do business all by yourself, putting your best effort forward in every aspect, I found myself becoming more and more attracted to you. I started thinking about how much more you could do, how much more we could do together if I gave you guidance.
That's why I started coming around more often and giving you advice. Though I'm not sure if it helped. It has, Michael. It definitely has.
I'm ambitious. I want to go big or go home. I want to help you expand your shop even further.
Hey, maybe we just call it Sweet Chocolate Volunteer. Sweet Valentine Chocolatier.
I know that if given the chance, I could help you. Ultimately, I just want to see you succeed. And I know I can make it happen.
You can help it happen? Yes, I want to help you. Help yourself.
And of course, being the selfish, greedy narcissist that you and Vanilla know me to be.
Not exactly a narcissist, though.
A big part of it now is I want you to own or be part of your stores, to be deeply entangled with you. I'm not afraid to admit it.
To make it hard for me to get away? That's a little creepy, maybe. Nobody like a yum there.
Maybe.
He grins with all the cocky confidence you've known him for, and stands a hand to you, asking for a handshake. An offer, a gesture of making you a final answer now.
With all that said, what do you say? Is there any chance we could run our stores together as part of the same business? And could you see a future with me?
Yes and yes. Let's do business together. All right. Yes and yes. Let's do business together, and let's be together. Despite your embarrassment, you make sure your final words communicate your acceptance of Michael's confession.
Really? Yes, yes.
Michael picks you up and spins you around, ending with a ninja-like kiss on the lips that is too fast for you to even register yet. Did you really just use our first kiss like that? Well, we have many more. Really, really hope you weren't going to burn me to ashes or lead me down some other path to destruction. We are going to have to hash this out so hard with a lawyer or some kind of financial advisor, and we're definitely get it sorted. Spinning around more time for a good measure, Michael gently presses you back down and pulls you into a tight embrace. Wyan, together we're gonna start a chocolate empire. A million sparks fills his eyes as he pulls away slightly to meet your eyes. A final forehead bump and a tender, wordless kiss. Michael takes you to watch the fireworks. The official fireworks viewing venue is, unsurprisingly, extremely crowded. The sound of each fiery flower bursting in the light is deafening, but you still can't find a clear spot to sit down and observe the fireworks. Dang! I suppose this is what we get for not trying to find a spot sooner. For me, it's worth it to have a real chat with you. Brushing a hand across your cheek, Michael smiles and servilely guides you line of sight to the tree line. Why don't we see the view from, like, view is like from here, out there. Standing on your tiptoes and straining to see past a surprisingly tall man in front of you. You finally accept. All right. You're vaguely aware of Michael's sneaky attentions as he almost giggly tugs you to the trees. Beautiful. From your new vantage point, you realize you had much better view of the fireworks. And the sounds and smells of the general festival are much better, much less overwhelming. You want to focus on the fireworks, but you can't help but be distracted as Michael leans in closer to you. You know what's coming. Michael presses you against a tree. He wraps an arm tightly around your waist and rests by your head, capably locking you into his brace. Leaning in and kissing you, gently at first, but then passionately, almost desperately. His tongue presses against your closed lips, begging for entrance until you finally let him in. A tongue intermingled, lips overlapping again and again, sucking up honey from each other's mouths. Is it him or is it you? Someone here is experienced, or has a run-of-the-mill simulations in their head. Your teeth don't seem to crash into each other. Instead, the two of you mount and nibble at each other playfully, in synchronized harmony and pleasure. You bite your lower lip hard enough for you to feel a slight sting, but pulls away to lick the wound like a big cat at play. Technically, he's a dog cat. You pant as you try to catch your breath before he drives back in. Sometime later, the two of you enjoy a moment of stillness, the sound of your heartbeats drowning out the sound of the fireworks. Michael is resting his forehead against yours, when suddenly yelps and quickly swats as arms. Ka! Nance! As a manly yelp, but surprising all the same. Helping you shake out your hair and clothes, Michael inspects carefully with his phone flashlight to make sure there's no stray ants still clinging to your body. I think it was our sign to get out of here for the night. Agreed. Legs a little wobbly, and face on fire from the romantic over simulation. You wing on Michael as the two of you finally leave the tree line. Michael wraps his arms around your shoulders as you walk. His muscular arm is a bit heavy, but warm in a slight, chilling spring night. Back in the car, Michael kisses you again as he buckles your seatbelt for you, getting you back for earlier. Is this going to end up like this? You should have let me kiss you back then. Good things come to those who wait. Is this too much? It might not be enough. Lean back, Michael lets out a hot breath, mingled with your own for a moment before diving into a new fiery kiss. His tongue really shakes away and again, licking your teeth and exploring every crevice of your mouth as if to suck up honey. Sensing a little resistance, he pulls you in closer to deepen the kiss, biting your lips like a predator, marking its mate. Technically is. Ow. With a devil smirk, Michael pulls away. His golden eyes twinkle with giddy and suffocation as he drives you home. Ending 6, Michael's chocolate tycoons together. Okay, what happens if we say no to business, but yes to romance? No to business, yes to romance. I'm sorry, Michael. I already told you that I'm not interested in changing ownership of sweet Valentine Chocolatier. That's my final decision. Well...
This is honestly a bit of a blow to my ego, but I'll survive.
I know you will.
Then, what about us? You don't want to consolidate our stores. I get it. I respect your decision. But would you still want to...
Yes. I'm still interested in you, Michael. Just because I don't want to do business with you doesn't mean I'm not interested in you romantically. Because I am. You are? Michael's eyes are filled with renewed hope as he hangs on your next words. I am. I know this whole discussion might left a sour note in the state, but I still like to try being with you. You're not going to turn around and eject me for not wanting to combine our operations now, are you? Appalled, Michael grasps and firely shakes his head. Never. I like you, YN. I want to be with you, even though you rejected my business proposal. I still hope you accept my feelings. You should have just said it like that from the start. Would you have accepted if I led you with that? Yeah, probably. Maybe. Playing hard to get. Michael wraps his arms around your waist and pulls you tightly until the two of you are completely pressed up against each other. You wing your spine back, try not to let your faces get too close, though they are already almost touching. Your face feels scorching, sighing crimson from the heat of the blush working its way across your face. Michael wings in until his forehead is touching yours.
You know you like me too.
We do.
You know you do.
We just said we wanted to be with you. Shut up.
Say it.
What? No.
Come on, say it. You basically already admitted it. What's holding you back?
I just don't like you trying to force it out of me. Please say it. Okay, fine, I like you too. Okay, fine, I like you too. Are you happy? Michael's braced around your tie-ins until he finally embraces you. Shall we go see the fireworks? You nod, face still red as a tomato as you two of you walk into the night. The official fireworks venue is unsurprisingly extremely crowded. Okay, I think I could skip. And now say, a little yeah. A little yeah. You watch as Michael's golden eyes twinkle with half apology and half devotionishness before he turns to drive you home. Ending 7, Michael. Indie, baby. Okay, what happens if we say no and no? No and no. No. Out of the question. Michael, the way you keep pushing like this. I'm sorry, but I don't think I could continue this date. Please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin things like this. But you did. YN, I'm sorry. I think I'm going to take a ride share home. Please, let me at least drive you back. It's all right, Michael. I'm a grown adult. I could take care of myself back. I could take myself back. YN. Ignoring Michael's calls for you, you walk away, your scheduled rideshare pickup, and make your way home. You feel a deep sense of emptiness and loss, thinking of what the relationship could have been. But every time you wonder if you made the wrong decision, you remember your store. The quaint but stylish interior. The delicate decorations you and Vanilla painstakingly changed out over the years. The flavors that you personally combine, which endlessly delight your customer base. That was your store and no one else's. It could never be anyone else's. It was your pride, your joy, your home. And if Michael couldn't understand that, he wasn't worth your time. There will be more men, but for you, there will only be one store. Ending 10, putting the store first. And I think that is it for his ending so far. If you like my content, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Comment down below and liking the video. See you guys next time.